Good Wednesday afternoon to you. Roger Hill of Weathering Heights, VELCO Weather Hazards Forecaster. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com. They represent 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. What stands out right now is we have Hurricane Chris. It's a Category 2 hurricane, and it's projected to take a track. It may get close enough to Newfoundland here to be problematic. Otherwise, it's going to spin up some pretty good wave action up along the eastern seaboard and into Atlantic Canada. It's a very comfortable day. We have temperatures basically in the 70s and dew point temperatures that have fallen now into the 50s, and you can see some advection of 40, low to mid 40s are going to make it into Vermont, making it feel very, very comfortable. This will allow temperatures today to peak in the mid to upper 70s and then make a pretty good fall as we get into the evening hours. So a little bit on the chilly side for the overnight period tonight, but no humidity, very dry conditions, and we're looking at a lot of sunshine, some remnants of a couple frontal waves that have moved on through with this trough of lower pressure. We'll see some of these clouds tomorrow afternoon, but it's going to still be a fine day, and it'll also be dry. Looking at the broader picture now, you can see these sort of troughs of lower pressure, the shortwave troughs, ridge, another shortwave trough. This is going to be exiting out of the region. It's going to be filled in by this ridge, and it's going to give us a surface area of higher pressure that's going to control the weather over the next 3 days. So we're looking at some pretty nice project weather right up through Friday night. Then we have this system is going to be moving on in. It's going to introduce some basically a warm front, and that's going to produce some showers and potentially some thunderstorm activity in the mix as well. Right now it doesn't look to be too bad. And then following that, some isolated thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon, but these are kind of hit and miss and few and far between as it looks currently. And then right down here we have the tropical depression BERYL, the just a easterly wave remnants, which tracked through south of Puerto Rico, and in the Bahamas here, you're looking at a possible spin-up and some kind of a track that may imitate Chris. But this is a little bit more problematic. We'll have to watch it later on as we get later in the week and toward this weekend. Okay, we're going to run the European model here, and you can see, first of all, Hurricane Chris offshore here. High pressure building in, a little remnant shower and thunderstorm activity across parts of southern New England coastal areas there. That's going to be vanishing, and we get into tonight. High pressure builds in, very nice weather again for the next 3 days. Just kind of running these a little fast. Here comes the next shortwave trough and associated frontal system. This will produce actually a warm front, as it's going to drive warmer air on its backside, and that arrives Friday night, mostly during the day on Saturday. There could be some active thunderstorms in the mix with these, and they kind of fall apart later in the afternoon on Saturday. Then some remnant moisture, a couple thunderstorms over toward the Northeast Kingdom mostly, and that'll take place on Sunday and Sunday afternoon. Mostly isolated fashion, and then those get wiped out. Monday looks like a nice day for good project weather as well to start the early part of next week, but it's going to be rather hot as we'll have high heat indices working in at that point. And you can see a bit of a return flow, and just looking further along here, it looks like along about Tuesday night, we could see some significant shower and thunderstorm activity. We need the rainfall. Wouldn't be a bad idea if we did get that. However, the potential for severe weather is going to be with us. But that's, we're talking early to mid next week. This will be bone dry for this period here. We have a little bit of an uptick, and this would be Saturday and Friday night, Saturday afternoon. And then that kind of dries up, and we have a little more potential here as we're looking at Tuesday. So some nice periods in between, some chancy showers and thunderstorms along about Saturday with that warm front. This is centered on Burlington. Weather Prediction Center forecast precipitation totals for the next 7 days, so this includes beyond this period. It's a little beefier. So this is the 1 inch mark, 1.5 inches, ½ inch. More to the north, less to the south is the takeaway here. GFS ensemble centered on Burlington again. You can see coolest temperatures below 50 in some respects for the GFS ensemble, and you can see the temperatures climb and then a little bit of a dip. This is the warm frontal system, rain-cooled air, and then a little bit more of a warm-up as we head into this coming weekend, early next week. and then a little bit of a decline thereafter. Overall weighted temperatures are running neutral to about 3 degrees above normal. 3 days later, temperatures make a bit of a climb as we head into the weekend and middle part of next week, running about 6 degrees above normal. Climate reanalyzer using the baseline 1979 through 2000. Anomalous temperatures, warm or colder. You can see a real big heat up here in the northern part of Canada. Cooler in Alaska, some cool pockets here and there, and that's what's just now moved on in. Parts of Africa into Eurasia is pretty warm. A little bit cooler in some parts of Siberia. And the place to note that is really cooled down is the Antarctic region, minus 2.8 degrees. A couple warm spots in the mix there. It is their winter time. And the Arctic is about plus 3. So far the world, 0.2 degrees above normal of this baseline. This is Hurricane Chris, 11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time, Category 2, max 100 mile per hour winds. It's moving pretty quickly, 22 miles per hour to the northeast. Expected not to affect us, of course. We've got to watch BERYL, though. The remnants of BERYL could be problematic, and you can see 50% a medium chance over the next 5 days. And if that were to happen, somewhere like this and then kind of off the coast. But we'll have to watch it. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.